Based on the thriller novel, The Taking of Pelham 123, Denzel Washington and John Travolta unite on the big screen to redefine the suspenseful subway hijack. Watch as Tony Scott, Denzel, John, and others talk about shooting the action-packed blockbuster on the underground tracks.
The story is about John Travolta's character who holds the city of New York hostage. He actually hijacks a subway train.
Unlock the door.
And Denzel plays Mr. Everyman sitting at the desk, and he picks up the phone at the wrong time.
Call him Pelham 123. Why'd you stop? You're all green ahead.
There's very few movies actually done in the subways of New York.
Subways are part of everybody's life in New York if you want to get somewhere fast. So you use the subways a lot. They were cheap, fast, and crowded often.
I grew up in New York. I took the train almost every day as a young adult from 241st Street, White Plains Road. I knew every stop.
What I loved about it's two different worlds. The quietness and the cleanliness and the high-tech quality of the MTA and the darkness and the grittiness of the bowels of New York in the subways.
You're up in the motorman's cabs. That means that you're an easy target.
The MTA were fantastic. Gave us real trains to play with. The trains at 40, 60 miles an hour.
Half of our time was spent in actual subways. It helped to create an atmosphere for the characters to thrive in.
I want to meet you, Garber, and if you bring it, I know the cops aren't bringing it.
You don't realize how big they are because on the platform you're raised up, whatever it is, 6, 8 feet, so you're raised up to the door level. But when you're on the tracks, you're down here. They're monsters. And then rolling 40, 50 miles an hour, the wind can move you around.
It's amazing what you get when you put real actors in those situations with real trains blowing past you.
Everyone who was going to work underground had to take the safety class. The third rail being the electrified rail, the other rails that are semi-electrified, the minimal arenas that you can hide in and retreat from a train if it's coming. What would happen if you were pushed in front of one? I think at the end of the day I was kind of glad because I felt more confident being under there. So I think that the class was pivotal.
The first rule they always taught you here was expect to find a train coming on a track at any given time from any given direction.
Cross over, come on, cross over now.
Nowadays, the brand new trains are so quiet that you can be out there and the train will be up on you without you even knowing it.
The movie got a very different feel, a very different look from what I've done in other movies. And it's a movie that never lets you off the hook. From the point you hit that seat, more than any other movie I've done, you're like, you never let go.
Well, that's the latest taste of movie madness coming to a theater near you. But you know, there's plenty more where that came from. Hollywood Buzz is dedicated to keeping you updated on the latest and greatest fashion, entertainment, and sports news. I'm Laura. Keep it locked.